The number one thing that I have learned from people with bulimia is it is a simultaneous need to hide and separate yourself from the world, as well as trying to gain back a sense of control. Thank you so much for being so brave and sharing your story with us, with the world, because it's a really scary thing, and I just apologize if I am going to be repeating knowledge that you already know, because people who have eating disorders and disordered eating tend to be very inquisitive, very smart. You do your research, but unfortunately for a lot of people, it just kind of digs them deeper because they're not getting to the root cause of the issue, which is causing the symptom of bulimia. Start with the eating. The reason why we binge eat is because we are getting over the emotions. We are eating over the feelings so that we don't have to sit through them. This is a way of numbing the pain. It takes us outside of the head and into the body, which not only physically we feel the pain, so we're taken outside of the head, but metaphorically it numbs the emotional pain that we're feeling. Our disordered eating is not the first thing that happens. That is a symptom of the thing that happens before that, which is essentially we do not feel good enough in the world. We feel like we lack control. We want something that isn't available to us, or we just feel completely different to other people around us. And what comes from that is not only a physiological, biological emptiness within us because we're restricting our food, but also the metaphorical, emotional one because we don't feel good enough. So we are trying to solve an internal issue, both physiologically and emotionally, with an external solution. And we're really stuck between a rock and a hard place because bulimia actually offers us a sense of soothing. We self-soothe through bulimia, through binging and then purging. Because we need that comfort, we need that safety. And the thing is, when you go through it so many times, you know the outcome. It's not alien to you. You are able to predict the beginning, the middle, and the end, and you can repeat that over and over again because our brains will do everything in its power to move us away from danger and into safety. But the problem with bulimia is once you self-soothe, you then feel the food is almost an invasion to you, and you need to get it out as quickly as humanly possible because then the guilt and the shame from potential weight gain and being out of control comes in. Firstly, this is not your fault. But you have to be very honest with yourself now why you feel the need to punish yourself and get to the root cause of the issue. Now I'm going to explain how you get to the origin of why you feel the need to punish yourself through bulimia. So when you're a child, we experience events, and it's not necessarily the event that is the issue. It's the way we interpret the event with a child's mind. And we are, bear in mind, trying to navigate through this world with a child's mind. You are going to be very subjective. You can't be on the outside objectively looking at something and able to make sense of it. Like, oh, that's not my fault. I am good enough. I can do this. I am in control, because we are pure sensation when we're children. Along the line, you have witnessed an event with your child lenses. You have interpreted the information, and it has then formed a belief in your mind that you have carried through into your adulthood. And this belief lays the foundations for you to essentially build your life house on. It's the way you perceive the world. It's the way you perceive yourself moving through the world as well. And for the majority of people with disordered eating, it has nothing to do with food. It has nothing to do with your body. Although you may remember consciously a triggering event, say someone said something to you or you witnessed something, and you then thought, oh God, I feel fat now, I need to control my food intake. Actually, it happened way before that. That was just the trigger event that triggered you going into and moving forward into the disordered eating. So for a lot of my clients, it's either they can't trust themselves, they don't feel that they have the right coping mechanisms, and this is called learned helplessness. They don't want to grow up, or they have a lack of sense of control and they need to try and grasp onto the only thing that they can control in their whole life, which is what they put into their own mouths. And what is so amazing is that you hold every single memory of yours, including your own birth, is stored in your subconscious mind. It is like a vault of memories. And in there you will find the points, the memories at which you laid the foundations of your beliefs that you've carried into your adulthood. And so with things like hypnotherapy, you are able to go into that vault, access the key memories, unpack them and comprehend them with an adult's mind so that you can let them go. But I know that's not an option for everyone. So what I would do is, when you're feeling a binge coming on, especially because you're going to be in the midst of those feelings, get a piece of paper, write down, I am feeling this because. Take that answer. Okay, I'm feeling that because. Take that answer. Why am I feeling that? I'm feeling that because. Just keep going. Why? And you will eventually get to the root cause. So I hope that helps you, my love. Let me know if you need any other help, and yeah, let me know how you get on.